Well, this old man done got himself a new play toy. I turned a year older this week. My daughter bought me a Delkin Fat Gecko camera mount. I'm going to be doing some experimenting with it this week. Right now I got it stuck on the back window of my truck there. I don't trust it to stay on there, so I'm going to put a safety rope to the door handle or something. That way if it does come off, at least it won't fall all the way to the ground. Maybe it'll survive the fall. If I had a luggage rack, I'd tie it up there. But I'm going to make a few experimental clips to see how this thing works out. Seems like it's going to be a dim dandy. I know Bevo and use this one all the time. I might strictly use it indoors, but I'm going to try on the side of the truck in case I want to drive by a train sometime and pick it up. But this one here, double D mount, whatever, it's got 2 suction cups instead of 1. Put it just about any angle you want. Got to go to town, do some shopping, so I'm going to drive a block or two with it and view the oncoming traffic. This is going to be take 1. Probably be too much wind noise, but we'll find out. The microphone on video camera is extremely sensitive. Therefore, mounted on the outside of my truck like this, the wind noise is horrendous, so I've got the sound either muted or turned down in most of the video. I mentioned in the beginning of this video that I had a birthday. I don't know how it is where you are, but in the state of Georgia, you have to renew your tags on your vehicle by the time your birthday comes around. They in turn will give you a sticker to stick on your tag saying you paid it. Now you might wonder why I bothered to mention that, so maybe I better explain. Now I bought my tags and bought the sticker, but I never did put them on my truck, and my birthday has come and gone. In fact, I done plumb forgot about it. At this point in making the video, I had no idea that before this video was over, I would be stopped by the police and a license and insurance check. At which point I will get a reminder about my tag not being on my truck. Now, this Gecko camera mount is advertised to hold an 8-pound camera, and I would imagine at these speeds, the wind increases the weight of your camera where it's stuck on the side of your car. But the camera mount is doing extremely well at this point. I've had no trouble with it. I can see it in the mirror. It's still hanging on the truck. Up ahead of me is 2 railroad crossings. The first one, I can turn right and go down the tracks. Take the back road into town. Maybe I'll see a train. Needless to say, I had no idea what I was going to run into. For a couple of seconds here, I'm going to take the mute off the sound where you can hear the wind noise that's affecting this camera at this speed. I think the absolute ideal situation would be to have an external mic plugged into my camera in the truck with me where I could narrate the video or narrate what I'm seeing as I go down the road, and we wouldn't have to hear all the wind noise. But all in all, at this point, I'm quite satisfied with this camera mount. In fact, I like it quite a lot. I'm going to try other options of methods of using it. This camera mount test has turned out longer than I thought it would. So I'm going to have to put this video in 2 different parts. So after you see me get stopped by the police, then we'll conclude part 1.
how's it going? Yes, sir. You got your little camera set up, don't you?
Yeah, I'm experimenting with a new mount, but I don't trust it. I put a string on it.
Huh.
My insurance.
Have you got your new tag yet?
Yeah, I didn't put it on. I guess I bought it already.
Okay. All right, so make sure you get that on. You said you're experimenting with
My
what?
wife done told me 3 times with it. Something going on. I put videos on YouTube. They were going there, type in there Pwalpar, Pwalpar. Mostly video training.
Okay. All right then. You have a good day.
I'll put my tag on when I get home.
All right, I appreciate that, sir.
27 on Williams.
It looks like they're doing a search on that red SUV sitting there. Boy, do I feel like I got egg on my face. I suppose that officer could have gave me a citation, but he was a nice guy and let me go. That concludes part 1 of this camera mount test. I think I'm going to be quite pleased with this Delkin Gecko camera mount. Thank you for watching my video.